Welcome to my podcast for the night. Hopefully it doesn't. What is your like purpose in life? I'm not God, I mean obviously, but I can try to help you figure that out. So I will start by beginning to tell you a story about me. So there have been times in my life where I just struggle to know like what is my purpose? Why am I here? There was a time in my life where I was over 18 and I would just struggle with the fact that I didn't think I was an adult. Like I felt like I was still like a teenager, you know what I mean? And I don't know where that came from, but it wasn't true. And so I struggled with that a little bit. I'd be like, I don't feel like an adult. Honestly, I think what really helped it was experiencing God. It like brought about this new nature in me. And like I'm fearless. Like there are things that before I will admit I was scared of, afraid of, petrified of, fretful about, anxious about, different things. And I realized that with God, all things are possible. So like through him, I've become a new person, honestly. But I wanted to bring up, so lately I've been feeling like there's one thing that I need to do, like one little niche, one little thing I need to do that like makes me feel complete. And I brought it up to God tonight and, I sat in the car and after I got home and we talked about like different things and I felt like he was telling me to do something I've done before. So I live down in the valley and you have to go up the driveway to get onto the road highway thing. And I felt like he was telling me to go up to that highway and just tell me what this was in the past. Like tell me what to do when I get there. Okay. So I would go up and a car would start coming and I'd just be like, and I felt him telling me that person was like, might've been going through something or just different things. And the fact that you're there and they can see you and you're just, I don't know, happy or whatever. It like, he was trying to put a point out that we are on earth to love and love people and love God. I love God. And so in that perspective, like tonight, I felt him telling me to go up and do the same thing. And so like I started running up to the mailbox. And when I got there, there was a car coming down the road. It was like a truck. And I turned and at the exact moment, I was like right by the truck, you know what I mean? And so like, I just like could tell that God's purpose for me in this life is like to love people. And it's not just to love people, it's to love God too. But they go hand in hand. And I don't know how to explain that well. I think it's because the love of God surpasses all understanding. Like we're, hi, Bob the gamer. So let's just love God, people. For me, loving God can mean like a bunch of things. But don't make it complicated. Like, it's like praying, it's talking to God, it's saying the rosary, it's, all these different things. Oh, Cooper said, I love God. Thank you, Cooper. It's true. It's so true. So basically what I'm getting at is I feel fulfilled now. Like, I feel like, there's so much to get out of life, but I feel like my niche in life is to love people and bring them ultimately to God. And so that is where I wanted to start tonight. Like, where do you feel like your life is headed? Like, do you feel like you prayed to God a lot? Good. Like, do you feel like your purpose in life is fulfilled? Like, do you feel like you have your niche in the world or like just different things? Like, I really want to know because I don't know. I think for a lot of people, it's different. Some people are called to be a doctor. Some people are, I actually went to the doctor's today because I'm having issues. And I want to bring this up too. She thinks I should get off medication, all medications. Okay. Because it's causing me to have like serious problems. And it's scary because, not scary, but because if I get off all medications, not cold turkey, but like slowly, I don't know. I have trust in God though that if I get off, it'll be fine. And I trust God. The thing is, my psychiatrist does not want to do it. And I don't understand that because it's like we're not on the same page. And so I might have to get a new psychiatrist. Anyway, I just wondered if you guys could pray for me for that aspect. And then I wanted to bring up something that I did 2 days ago. I'm sorry, 1 day ago. So yesterday morning, I'm like, I got to do exercise. I got to do it now. I got to do it before work. You know what I mean? So I began to walk a mile, and I walked for 2 laps, which is 2/10 of a mile. So it's like a fifth. And then I started running, and I ran the rest of the mile, which is, pretty cool. But then like later on, I walked about 10 miles. Like I just did it nonstop. And I'm still balled out tired. Like it was like very hard towards the end because anyway, I just want to say that I did it for you guys. And I really did. Like while I was doing it, I was like, I should walk this for someone or something. And so I was totally thinking about you guys when I did it. It is you guys, I don't know if I posted these pictures on, oh yeah, I did. I posted them on my YouTube that I lost 14 pounds. Well, now with this, I probably lost about 20 or something pounds. And my body went from this to this. And my secrets are not really secrets. Like I just drink a lot of water. I really do. I take water even to bed with me. I drink a lot of water. I, stabilize my life with God. I believe I can do it. I do exercise every day. It has to be like at least a mile. And I don't watch what I eat all the time. I sometimes do, but I think it's more healthy to just have some breaks. And that's about it. And, I lose weight. And I think it's all in your mind. Like, not that you're like, oh, I'm going to lose weight and you just like lose it. I mean, that'd be awesome. But you have to have some sort of determination to do it. Because if you don't, it's sort of like anything really in life. Like your mind takes lead of what's going on. So another thing I want to bring up is I wear glasses. Okay, I actually have them right here. So with my glasses, I can, see perfectly or whatever. Without glasses, I can see perfectly. But usually I can't see when it's like dark or raining or driving or, different things. And then today I got in the car and I didn't have my glasses. And so I'm going down the road and I'm like, oh, shoot, I don't have my glasses. But I was saying the rosary and I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to drive without glasses. Like I can do this, especially if I'm praying. I did it. I drove like a half an hour without glasses. And then I just wanted to be extra safe. So I put them on later. But my eyes are getting better. And I'm so thankful to God for this because I've had bad eyes for a long time. And they're from my meds because they cause blurred vision, etc. But before I sign out of talking about like medicine, medication, psychiatrist, therapist, all that stuff, I want everyone to know there is no stigma. Now, let me explain. There isn't. Like, I used to always think that medication and therapists and stuff were just for people that were psychopaths. I mean, maybe it is, but like sometimes we need help. Hi, Chaz. Sometimes we need help in life. And I think that if you need a therapist, if you need a psychiatrist, medication, etc., take it. But I also want to say that God is there too. So like he's the divine physician. He can also help. And the only reason I'm feeling safe getting off meds is because I had that experience with God. Like I just feel like I'm one with him and I want to bask in that. I'm trying to think what else I want to talk about. I can do shorts now. It's really amazing. They don't get fuzzy or anything because I got a new phone. Awesome. It was only like $105 and yeah. But somebody said amen, sister. Oh, that was Chaz. Chaz said amen, sister. Not gonna talk too long. I have a ton of stuff to do. But for the ladies or the guys too, I don't know. I wanted to bring up that if you want to like get ready for like marriage or, you know, anything like that, start by making, okay, so in the olden days, they had this thing, it was called a hope bag. I mean, a hope chest. And it just had like, you know, things you wished you had in your house when you got married. Very cool idea. And then I realized when I grew up that the chest that I wanted to use, somebody took from our house. So I'm like, what am I going to use? So I literally got like a white trash bag and started using it. And I called it my hope bag. And it works. I have so many things, but today I went out and I bought a scrubby for dishes. I bought 300 toothpicks and a dish for like spoons or like plate thing. But it like really lifted my spirits because it's winter now, you know what I mean? And like it just like got me thinking like maybe I will get married, maybe I will do this thing. But the last thing I want to bring up is the fact that in a relationship, so a relationship is not 100% one side, 0% the other side. Like you're not constantly looking for the other person's like love and not giving them enough. Everyone knows that. But it's also not 50-50. And I don't mean that in a weird way, but hear me out. So I think that marriage consists in the mindset that you are going to give the mindset that you are going to give your all for this person before they even love you. So I'll give you an example. Actually, I'm the example. So like, I've never dated anyone. I don't know where I'm going with this, but like, if I go out there and be the best version of myself and give it my all and save money and, you know, get a hope bag or fill the hope bag more, you know, do different things, then guess what? When that guy comes along and I'm like, you know, there and I'm like, you know, loving him for who he is and stuff. And I'm not saying go into like a narcissistic, you know, relationship or anything like that. Like, heck no. But I'm just saying, like, be the person they need. Does that make sense? Like, don't just constantly look for them. Are they coming? Is my prince on a horse? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying those things don't exist. I'm just saying, like, be love to that person. And it's like that short or whatever that I made one time. The only reason your person is not coming around is because you need to be love. And when they come around, you need to be love to them, and then they'll be love to you back. So I hope that shares some insight. Just be love. That's what I do 24/7. And I hope you guys, Cooper and Chaz, and let me see. I gotta look at the text things. Cooper, Bob the Gamer. Anyway, you guys should all subscribe because this is good content. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you have a good night or wherever you are, good day, whatever. Good middle day. And I guess I'll see you next time. This is your Faith Blast.